It started with a subtle vibration. Just as the clock on her nightstand flickered to 11:11 p.m., Clara reached for her phone, expecting a late-night text or a social media notification. But what she saw made her blood run cold. Emblazoned across her screen was a stark, white countdown. 0 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. The numbers ticked down with a terrifying, silent precision. 58, 57, 56. She swiped up, trying to close it, but nothing happened. No app was open. She frantically checked her notification history. It was empty. A chill snaked up her spine. This wasn't a timer she'd set. This was something else. Holding down the power button, she forced a restart. The screen went black, then lit up again with the familiar logo. For a moment, she felt a wave of relief. But then, it appeared again. 0 hours, 52 minutes, and 14 seconds. The countdown hadn't stopped. It was embedded, burned into the very soul of the device. Her heart hammered against her ribs as the numbers continued their relentless descent. She thought about smashing the phone, but a strange, paralyzing fear kept her from doing it. What if that made it worse? She was a prisoner to the glowing screen in her hand. At the 45-minute mark, the screen flickered. A new line of text materialized beneath the timer, glowing in an ominous digital font. Subject confirmed. Confirmed for what? Her mind raced through every possible explanation: a prank, a virus, a bizarre marketing stunt. But the chilling finality of those two words felt far too personal. She was the subject, and something, somewhere, was watching. The next 15 minutes were agonizing. Clara paced her small apartment, casting nervous glances at the phone she'd placed on the coffee table, as if distance could somehow protect her. At exactly 30 minutes remaining, the lights in her living room began to flicker erratically. On, off, on, off. They pulsed in an unsettling rhythm, like a failing heartbeat. She yelped and backed away, her eyes wide with terror. The apartment, once her sanctuary, now felt like a cage, and the walls seemed to be closing in. She had to get out. She had to call for help. With a trembling hand, she snatched the phone. 10 minutes left. Her breath hitched. She fumbled to dial 911, her fingers slipping on the cold glass. As she pressed the call button, the phone buzzed violently. New text flashed on the screen. Call failed. Time locked. Desperation clawed at her throat. She was completely cut off. As the timer ticked past the 10-minute mark, a loud click echoed from the front door. The deadbolt, it had unlocked itself. Clara froze, her gaze fixed on the door, expecting it to swing open at any second. But it remained closed, a silent, menacing invitation. She was trapped, with the exit now tauntingly open. Should she run? Was that what it wanted? Her instincts screamed at her to flee, to sprint into the night and never look back. The final minutes were an eternity. She stood paralyzed in the center of her living room, her eyes glued to the descending numbers. 5, 4, 3. At 1 minute left, one final message burned onto the screen. The letters stark white against the encroaching darkness. Do not run. The command was absolute. It wasn't a suggestion. It was an order from an unseen power that had taken complete control of her world. Her legs felt like lead. Running was no longer an option. There was nowhere to go. The final seconds ticked away with agonizing slowness. 10, 9, 8. Her entire world had shrunk to this single countdown. 7, 6, 5. She held her breath, bracing for the unknown. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The screen went instantly black. The phone was dead. Silence descended upon the room, a heavy, suffocating blanket. It was a silence more terrifying than any noise. For a long, heart-stopping moment, nothing happened. And then, from right behind her, a slow, deep exhalation of breath, stirring the hair on the back of her neck. She wasn't alone. She never had been.